Hi, it's David here with DG Sessions, and today I want to talk a little bit about an experience that I had with the Line 6 Helix and the Fender Tone Master Pro. Now, I've been a Line 6 Helix user for many years. I've used them for functions, I've used them for recording sessions, basically anything where I need to get good guitar tones fairly conveniently and fairly quickly. Now, I recently had a recording session where the studio gave me the opportunity and said that they had a Tone Master Pro already set up in the studio, and I didn't need to bring my Helix. I could just use what they had there. Now, usually I would take my Helix and use my own tones, but this was a studio engineer that I trusted quite a lot, and I knew he'd probably have some reasonably good tones already set up that I could tweak and adjust without any issues. So I went to do the recording session with the Tone Master Pro, got absolutely great results. No problems there whatsoever. This isn't is the Tone Master Pro any good? Is the Helix? It's not that kind of video. But what I was curious about is, would there have been that much difference if I'd taken my Helix versus the results we got with the Tone Master Pro? So I took the opportunity and asked the engineer to send me my recorded stems that we'd recorded with the Tone Master Pro, and I tried to recreate the session at home using my Helix to see the difference between the results that we got. Now, this is not a direct A-B comparison. I was using different guitars. I was using a different recording interface, a different DAW. There were a lot of differences between these two environments. So please don't consider this as representing the complete capabilities of either unit. This was a situation where we were just trying to get good results. We weren't looking for necessarily spending hours and hours trying to hone and get the absolute best that we could. This is just a case of trying to get a good sound and then work from there. So I've recorded little sections of each of the tunes that we did in the session, and we're going to see how they compare in this video. So let's get on with the first one. So there are obviously differences between the two units. However, that's to be completely expected considering we're using different guitars, different recording environment, and despite the fact that I'm trying to recreate a Marshall-y sound on both units, I've made no effort whatsoever to duplicate any of the settings that I originally used. So the only thing we can objectively assess here is, do the units accomplish what they're trying to do? Do each of these units sound kind of Marshall-y? And I think we can agree that both of them sound pretty good. There's nothing wrong with either of those results. You may prefer one over the other. You may prefer individual parts of each different sound, but I don't think either of them fail at what they set out to do. So let's have a listen to the next one and see if that makes any difference. So what you can hear in this example is the first preset, but being adjusted into a lead tone. The amplifier sound itself stays the same throughout all of them. However, we've added some delay, we've added some extra gain and some volume boost. So here you're hearing how adding extra blocks can affect the sound in each different unit. I think we can agree again that the sounds themselves are pretty good. However, you've probably got individual preferences for one or the other. Let's have a listen to the next one. as we listen to more and more examples, the likelihood is I'm going to have less and less to say because I'll have probably discussed it previously in the video. However, in this one, I found it really interesting that to my ears, I could hear less of a difference between the two units in the chugging section than I could in most of the other previous examples. Again, you might have a different preference and you might hear things differently to me, but that was something that I heard in this particular one. And let's have a listen to the next one, see if we can hear any differences there. Now, this repeated riff over and over again should give those of you that are interested the opportunity to really compare the two in a lot of detail. Listening to the same riff over and over again gives you a chance to really absorb the sound of each individual unit and make a comparison on a much deeper level. I'll leave that up to you to decide which one you prefer the sound of. However, there are definitely differences in there, and I don't think either of them come off badly in this example. So, as you can probably tell from the title of this video, I'm putting this together as much for my own benefit as I am for yours. I genuinely want to know if I should be selling my Line 6 Helix and buying a Tone Master Pro. And after listening to these recordings, comparing them through monitors, through speakers, through headphones, various different options, I can definitely hear a difference between the Tone Master Pro and the Helix. However, I don't think at this stage I can hear enough of a difference to make me think I need to spend the extra money and get the Tone Master Pro. I think there are definitely improvements and there are things that I like a lot more about the Tone Master Pro. However, for me at the moment, the convenience of having something I already know how to use and I know how to get great results with, I don't think I'm going to be getting any better results using the Tone Master Pro, at least not noticeably for a little while. This is definitely something I'm going to readdress later on as the Tone Master gets updates and changes and evolves throughout its release. But for the moment, I think I'm going to be sticking with the Helix, but I shall definitely be keeping a close eye on the Fender and to see what they do with it in the future. Hopefully this has helped. If it has, please do remember to hit like and subscribe. And if you can, please remember to go and try and support the channel at DG Sessions Patreon. Thanks a lot for listening, and I hope I'll see you next time.